Alright, what's up guys? Ichiko here with another video, and today we're going to talk about pretty much how you kind of make your own build. What more so is what stats will look like on a graph or a build, different forms and shapes of how it should look if you're making a really good build. But I mean, there's different ways to make a build, so don't ever think that just because you saw my video and your build doesn't look like mine is bad or anything. But anyway, these are just examples pretty much. The first method, I call this one a triangle method because obviously it looks like a triangle. See, but how this works out, this is mainly the method people use on their melee characters, and the way you determine the name of this is kind of you go to the left side of the triangle, and whatever is on the left of the triangle, that's kind of the name of, so it will be strike super. But people will call it melee because it's good at strike super and attack. So the logic behind the triangle method is you basically get the circle. Let's imagine you're standing inside of that circle that says strike super, and you're looking at the center of this little 6-pointed box that's really, if you kind of look at it as a cube, but I ain't trying to confuse nobody. But yeah, you look at the center of it, and basically you go to the right and you fill up whatever is at the right twice, so you get a lot of attack. You obviously you get a lot of what you already have in strike super, and someone sent me an invite. But yeah, you get something in your strike super, you get something in your attack and stamina. So you fill up what you're already standing on, and you go to what's on your right and what's on your right again. And then you go in the middle in between the thing that's in your left and your right, and you look at attack, and whatever is above your middle, you also fill that in. But never fill in the things that's on the two sides of your triangle, that's on the two higher sides of the triangle. So key and blast supers, they're out. So imagine if this triangle was a key type. Alright, so let's imagine we're standing in the center of the word that says key. We look directly to the middle, and whatever is on our right, we fill that in. So we'd increase the health and we'd increase the blast supers. And then we look what's directly across from health, which is attack, and we make the attack pretty adequate to use, and that would be how you make a key blast type for the triangle method. And there should be other methods, to make a key blast type. And I wouldn't even like to throw the triangle method in for my key blast type. I don't think that's the best way. But that is a pretty good example of how it is, because usually you won't. This is how usually a key blast type is. If you don't, if you can't let yourself fight close up, you either lose stamina and attack, or you will end up losing strike supers and stamina, or you might lose any variation of those three things actually. But yeah, basically I like this one better. It's kind of a form of a triangle method, but it kind of destroys the triangle method logic, where it's more of a thing with 5 points on it over here. So it's almost a triangle method, but I mixed it up with things that I actually customized for this, so it's not too much of a method. It's kind of a odd looking shape, but that's what I like to go for. It's not too OP in other things, but it's for my blast supers. It's not my balanced type of blast super, but it's something new that I'm rolling with, and I'm thinking as far as I've used it, it's working out pretty good, and I like it. And one other thing, your character could be weak in certain things, but when you mix it with these certain right moves, you can make your character so great. And I'm not telling people go out and spam. No, I'm telling people go out and use the moves. Like Evil Whirlwind is good, but I'm not telling you should go spam it. But either way, next method is the cube method. Now that's basically what happens when you literally try and balance out your stats. You should get like a cube shape. I know you can evenly distribute the stats, but I don't believe that makes a cube shape. It makes something that's kind of weird. But either way, this is what happens. Well, this is nearly what happens when you try and balance all your stats out, because this dude, you can obviously see it isn't quite as shapely as it should be. Well, you probably don't know, but you probably do know. But either way, it's not quite as shapely as it should be. I kind of got some things more in blast. And something close to what I'm trying to tell you guys is what I call the half method. This character is not exactly a perfect example of the half method, because I don't think you can even make a half method on here, because everything increases once you level up. But what the half method would look like if nothing increased when you level up, that means one half of this. Alright, let's say blast and stamina are aligned. So you draw a line right there where blast and stamina meet at each other and they connect. So you would put attributes in your blast and your stamina, and whatever is on whatever side you want, that's what you put it on. So if it was this character and I wanted to put it on this character, I would put my stuff in health and ki and put nothing in strike, supers, and attack. But you know, since every time you level up, and plus my clothing, since every time you level up and plus my clothing gives me some stats, yeah, you're seeing strike, supers, and attack have something in it. But that's what I call the half method. You basically fill in what you're touching on the line, and you also try to fill in one side of the line. So basically filling in both sides of the line would kind of be you trying to do an even method, which would be more balanced like this. In terms of this isn't anywhere near complete, but it's supposed to be something that's blast and strike supers. What would be good for this is I actually can't decide whether I want to contribute with health or attack, because when you make a character that's blast and strike super at the same time, you're going to need ki. So obviously it's going to be blast and strike and ki. But what's my fourth thing, and even possibly a fifth thing, because with this is my really good balance of about 5 things, which is actually hard to balance out when you come to going through all this stuff in your mind and you don't know. But yeah, anyway, you know this is gonna be good in blast and strike, but am I gonna sacrifice some of my stamina for it? You could never know. But guys, these are some examples of what these methods are like. But those are the few methods you could do in this game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Got any questions? Don't forget, share, comment, subscribe, and always finger that like button. Hey guys, have a good day. Peace.